I'm back. Sorry I didn't post last week, but nothing interesting happened for me to vlog. And the weekend was busy, so I really didn't get a chance to film a challenge video. But today I come to you with not a vlog and not a challenge video, but a story time. So this story is about my crazy Uber driver experience. So let's get into the story. It happened a year ago. It was April 17th, 2016. I was with my mom, my dad, my brother, and clearly me. So we were coming home from Universal. To get there, we used a taxi. Then to get back, we were calling Uber, obviously. And so we ordered it. The guy came. At first, it was all normal. He was country. You could tell he was like, well, he had a country accent. And it started off normal. He was like, hey. We were like, hi. And then he was like, so where are we going? We told him our hotel. He was like, okay, cool. A few minutes pass of silence. Then he starts telling us his entire life story. From the time he was born, how he was from Ohio, how he was raised in a barn, how he had to do work on the farm from when he was little. So then he tells us about how he got married, how he met his wife, they got married in Vegas, but then they wanted to have a big wedding, and that how they made like the cows like the maid of honors, and the groomsmen like chickens and like horses, because they thought it was a funny joke. So we were like, okay, cool. Like in our heads, we were like, can you just drive? He was like, oh yeah, where are we going? We're going to the hotel. Okay. Then he's telling us more about his life. Then he starts talking about his 14-year-old daughter. And how she has 3 kids. And then we were like, oh, okay. Then he starts telling us how good of a mom she is, that she's through a lot. We were like, okay, I hope she's doing well. I hope she gets through whatever she's going through. But can you just drive? That's what we were thinking. And he was like, oh yeah, where are we going again? We're going to the hotel. Well, we obviously told him the address, but remember where we stayed. We stay at the same place every time we go to Disney. I don't know. Anyway, so, yeah. Then he starts talking about his 6-year-old daughter who wanted a dog, but she doesn't clean up after the dog, and I don't know. So we were like, thanks for that information. Can you just drive? Oh, sorry. Where are we going again? We're going to the hotel. We obviously didn't say that we're going to the hotel, but we told him the address of the hotel, obviously. If you could hear anything in the background, my dad and my brother are having a catch outside. Anyway, then it's quiet. Finally stopped telling us about his life story that no one really cared about. Anyway, so it's quiet. And then he asks us a weird question. So out of nowhere, we're sitting there, I'm looking at my phone, my mom's looking at my phone, and I was just paying attention. It's all happening at night, by the way, too. And he's like, I have a band. Oh, do you now? Yeah, I have a band. We have our own album. Want to hear it? We're all like, oh, we're good. It's good. Like, that's what we're thinking. Like, we're like, no. And then my dad's like, that's okay. Sure enough, he literally pulls over, goes through, he literally has like about like, I don't know, like 5 of them. He's like, which one do you want to hear? And they all have really weird names. He chooses this one and he pops it in. Oh my God. That was the worst car ride. We're listening to this random country music that he made himself. And you could tell it. You could hear like cows mooing in the background. We were like, so when did you make this? He was like, oh, well, every Christmas, me and the family get together and we make these. Oh, And then he started singing on the song, which had the randomest lyrics, by the way. It was like he was just trying to rhyme, and it wasn't about anything. Oh my god. I'd rather listen to an entire Barney diss track, or Mickey Mouse, or Elmo, than that. That was, oh my god, that was so bad. And we're all just looking at each other like, why us? Just why? Just why? So then he's like, and then eventually he just lowers the music and he goes, so where are we going? For the 5th time, we're going to the hotel. Okay. And then he started talking about something else. And at this point, we were all tired. It was a long day at Universal. We're listening to this crazy guy telling us about his whole life story. We're listening to this crazy country music. Okay, so then we've been driving for a while, and we thought we were driving for like extra long. We found it kind of weird. And then he's like, am I going the right way? We're like, you have a GPS right there. We're not from here. Why are you asking us if you're going the right way? So he lowers that country music, which was the best part of the entire ride. He gets himself all figured out. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to the wrong way. This and that. And then he turns around. And then forever later, we're there. He didn't tell us anything. That was the best part, when he found out he was lost because he turned down the music and he stopped talking. So then we're near so the hotel that we were staying at, there was 4 or 5 different buildings. So he was like, if you need anything, I'm staying right around here. Like this and then that. Do you want me to walk you up to your room? So we're like, okay. So my dad was thinking smart. He's like, oh, this is actually our hotel, it wasn't the building that we were staying in. It was there's an Ariel building, then a Finding Nemo building, then a Lion King building, and there's another building too. So I think we were staying at the Ariel building. Oh, and then there's a Toy Story building. So I think we were we're staying in the Lion King when we were really staying in the Ariel building. But yes, we let us out there, and he was like, are you sure you don't want me to walk you up, make sure everything goes okay? We're like, yeah, bye. And then he just wouldn't drive away. So he's like, I want to make sure you get in okay. No, we're fine. You could drive away. But it was one of those hotels where you need and the key's a card. You need the key to get into the building. So we're obviously we're not staying in that hotel, so how are we gonna get in there? So we're no, it's good. And then we're see you later. Hopefully not. But he's like, are you sure? I just want to make sure you get in okay. There's a lot of sketchy people out here. We're yeah, we know. We'll be careful. It's fine. We'll get in fine. And after 5-10 minutes fighting with this guy that we're okay, we could walk in without him staring. He finally drives away. But he's driving away slowly. Okay. He got all mad. He was like, okay, fine, but if anything happens, don't be mad at me. Just leave us alone. So he finally drives away, and then we walk back to our building. We didn't call an Uber for the rest of that trip. Oh my god. That was so bad. It was... my god. So that was my crazy Uber driver story. If you have any, comment them down below. Hey guys, so back. Nope. I forget. Like for confidence, comment for inspiration, and subscribe if you want to see me embarrass myself even more next Monday. Bye!